before the PDP had its primaries, we were very emphatic. We said, look, we should be statesmanly in our decisions. And we agreed that the presidency should go to the South. And we're looking at it based on the configuration within the country, not based on political party. So the issue is, when we did that, Southern governors had a meeting, and they had the meeting in Delta State at the government house of the PDP's vice presidential candidate now. And he actually read their communique when they, reached a stage of communique presentation. And in the communique, the whole country listened. He read and said, they in the South, that is the governors, irrespective of political party, they agreed that the presidency should go to the South, and that all of them should not therefore accept to be running mate to any northern candidate. Now, the funny thing is, the governor of Delta, whose place this meeting held, and who also read the communique, first of all, not only betrayed the South by, casting or ensuring that his delegates casted votes to a northern candidate, he also grabbed the position of vice president, double jeopardy. Now, the problems of the PDP compounded by the PDP itself, its leadership, its members, the presidential candidates, who felt the zoning now should be based on political party rather than national issues, and they left it open under the guise of the competent. The competent means the person who has a big chest of money to dish out. That's what competent meant, because all of us knew how money played a role in the primaries. We can't pretend about it because it's a well-known thing. So if they have problems, and if Okowa, who is the vice presidential candidate, also has problems, he is responsible for his problems. Atiku is also responsible for his problems, because if in 2019, all of us would come out and say, yes, we feel the party in government is not doing a good job, we should support somebody who is going to transform this country, and we agreed on the candidate of PDP then, and it was Atiku Abubakar. And at that time, Southern candidate did not participate in the primaries. The Northerners participated because it was believed it was still the turn of the North. For them to change the rules because they feel they are smart guys, now they can see the result of being smart. Sometimes you can be smart and outsmart yourself. So the problems PDP has, from Wike, from the vice presidential candidate, the people attacking or clandestinely trying to undermine the PDP, within the PDP, result of people who feel they are very smart and they have outsmarted themselves. So they are responsible for their problems.
Now, speaking of political configuration, can you speak on the APC's Muslim ticket? Is that acceptable to the Middle Belt Forum, since the main candidate
Of
is
course,
a Southerner?
it is not. It is not. It is not. I mean, you don't have to ask that question. We've answered that question severally. We do not support that kind of configuration this time around in our national development. You see, at a time when nearly all the insurgent groups, be it Boko Haram, ISWAP, Ansar-Din or whatever, Fulani Hazman, militia, etc., all have Muslim roots or Islamic roots. It is insensitive for the APC to fill a Muslim ticket. It means there is no concern for Christians in the country. Now, in a country where since independence we have never tried to even know the demography in terms of populations. People just make assumptions all over the place. We are more, these are more, whatever. Even if it is just a third of the country that are Christians. It is insensitive at this time with what we are facing in terms of insurgency, which all have Islamic base, to fill a Muslim ticket. Nearly everybody who thinks rationally would feel that, yes, the APC has been insensitive. And not only that, here we are with Kashim Shettima. I'm from Borno State. If you should ask me, who is Kashim Shettima? I can tell you lots of things about Kashim Shettima. And for him to say, that is Tinubu and the APC, to say that he is the most competent, it's very funny. It's just saying that they are insulting our intellect and sensitivity as a nation. You see, we have to face reality. If the APC has an agenda, so be it. It's up to them. I believe Nigerians will pay them in the right coin. And we never supported it. We will not support it. And though we rooted for a southern candidate, of course, the Afenifere, that our partners, had already justifiably rooted for Southeast, because they believe that there should be equity, fairness, and justice. We also feel the Muslim ticket is not proper for now in the country.
All right, Dr. Beatrice, thank you for that. Anambra State indigene, Dr. Peter Obi, is running with the Labour Party, as we know. This is a very hard and clear representation of the Southeast. Is it fair to say that the that the Middle Belt Forum would be supporting his candidacy?
That is quite clear. We are supporting his candidacy, and we assisted actually in his emergence, because when we said yes, to be fair, somebody from Southeast should come up, we contacted our brothers from the Southeast, the Honez Ndibo and the Southeast leaders. That so many processes went through, and Peter Obi had to leave PDP and move to Labour Party. And irrespective of which party, ours is a struggle for better Nigeria. And the better Nigeria we feel can be guaranteed with his candidature and with him being elected as president of the country. So we are supporting Peter Obi, the candidate of Labour Party, to be president of Nigeria, because we believe, after all permutations, that he is the person with Dati right by his side as his vice, to help Nigeria out of what it is facing now. They are both young, intelligent, and they have track record that compared to all the others, I think they stand shoulder high above the others. And ours is not the issue of structure or whatever. People are the structure. You can't just whoosh the people away, whether it is youth, the women, and whatever, because they are Nigerians. As long as votes will count, I can assure you, you will be amazed the kind of votes that are going to be cast for them. And the Middle Belt, particularly, through the guidance of the Middle Belt Forum, would vote for Peter Obi massively. Thank you.